Welcome back, everyone. So the invitation for the Hatha Yoga practice now is to, if you feel inspired, to turn your video on. This will enable a sense of togetherness and a sense of support. So please, if you can and feel inspired, turn your videos on. And you can also pin the video. So these are some options for the practice. Give a few moments for everybody to set their computers up. And it would also be very good to bring cushions, any support you may need for the practice close at hand. So in Hridaya Hatha Yoga, the recommendation is to practice with the eyes closed as much as possible for those of us who are joining for the first time. Of course, please watch the initial entry to the asana, and then once you feel comfortable with this, the invitation is to close your eyes. And also, as we're online, please listen very carefully to all of the cues. Is listening to your own body, never pushing, never going beyond any personal limitations, any physical ailments or any injuries that you may have. So really caring and loving the physical body. The recommendation of us here at Hridaya Yoga, and it is Hridaya meaning spiritual heart. It's the yoga of the spiritual heart. So an invitation to dive deeply into the essence of our being, a revelation of a practice of awareness, of stillness. And today's class, we will be focusing on, you could say, on Muladhara Chakra. And at Hridaya, we bring awareness to one of the 6 chakras, and also to Sahasrara, which is beyond any chakra. Bringing awareness to Muladhara Chakra, which asana will still be bringing awareness to a light contraction of the perineum, which is known in yoga as Mula Bandha, this root lock. So our connection with Mother Earth. And we'll go through this over the next hour and a little bit. We'll be finishing at 9:45, and then allowing a time for some questions and some sharing if you feel inspired. So let's become comfortable in our standing position, connecting our feet to the earth, kissing Mother Earth with our feet. The spine is straight. We can roll the shoulders up, back and down. Back of the neck is long. The fruits of this Hatha Yoga practice to the spiritual heart. Lowering the palms down by the sides. We'll begin with the first warming exercise, in which we lower the chin towards the chest, and we move the chin towards the right shoulder, in slow, ample rotations, a gentle and loving warming up of the neck. And even as we perform this warming exercise, we can bring awareness to Muladhara Chakra, a slight contraction of Mula Bandha. A relaxed contraction. And when we reach the center, we can change direction, moving the chin towards the left shoulder in slow, ample movement, honoring the fragility of the neck. Bringing a relaxed contraction to Mula Bandha, perineum, finishing the rotation that we're on, bringing the head back to a neutral position. Bandha, just as the contraction and the awareness of this area is important, as the relaxation, a complete letting as we rest in the echoes of the first warming exercise, acknowledging the arousal of our being. Maintaining presence, awareness. We'll continue with moving forward to the third warm-up exercise, the lateral flexion of the head, where we move the right ear towards the right shoulder, the left ear towards the left shoulder, beginning in slow movements, increasing the speed as is available for the neck. The awareness is on Agnya Chakra, the third eye. So bringing a relaxed contraction to Mula Bandha, located between the anus and the sexual organ. And that will do. We slowly release the movement. If dizziness ever occurs, we cease the movement and open the eyes, resting in the echoes of the third exercise. the arousal of Agnya Chakra, the third eye energy center, discernment, mental clarity, abundance, finding the balance between the twisting of the torso, of the root, and we twist only the torso. From the right, we twist, the head and neck follow. The eyes are closed. Bringing joy, freedom, a sense of playfulness. Dissolve the movement into stillness. Becoming aware of the gentle waking up of the torso. Find vibration as we rest as the witness, observing all phenomenon with equanimity, witnessing presence. With the sixth warm-up exercise, the inhalation and raising the arms up, and then the bending forward as we exhale. The feet are parallel and hip-width distance apart, bringing the palms to the heart. We raise the arms up on an inhalation, arching slightly back, and then on an exhalation, we come forward with a straight spine, long, elongated spine, coming down with awareness, bending through each leg if we like, spending some time here in this first forward bend of today, taking care. And then we inhale, coming up. We can bend the knees and come up with a straight spine, engaging the abdominals. And we continue in our own rhythm, inhaling up, exhaling down. If dizziness occurs, please cease the movement and open the eyes. And completing a final round. Returning to a neutral standing position. We're aware to perceive the echoes of the sixth warming exercise. The body is becoming more and more light. Who am I? We rest in stillness. This dynamic, alive, aware stillness. Continue now with the first asana of today's practice, Padahastasana. The standing for your hands so you can reach the earth without strain. Please bring a cushion to your mat. Remembering this practice is not a pushing, full acceptance, a full love of this vehicle for the soul of the physical body. The feet are approximately 5 to 10 centimeters apart and parallel. We bring the palms to the heart. The eyes are softly closed and we can enter very slowly with awareness into the asana if we're already prepared, maintaining the witnessing presence. For those who are new, we raise slowly the arms, stretching through the torso with a very elongated spine, creating space. We slowly come forward with a straight spine, slower than you think, than you feel to rush. And we may find the earth with our palms, a cushion, even a chair, if there's extreme tightness in the back. Here we make any final adjustments and relax unnecessary tension. And find Kaya Staidium, the immobility of the body. This is the mind to follow. With an open and an available attention, holding everything with a loving embrace. Arousal of Muladhara Chakra at the perineum. And we can bring a light contraction to Mula Bandha. Opening to groundedness, safety, support of Mother Earth. And we open ourselves to the universality of these energies. It's like we're entering infinite rejuvenation, infinite vitality. As we continually bring awareness to Mula Bandha, a light contraction whenever the awareness has been lost in this area of the perineum. Asking, who am I? And we rest in stillness. Very gently, with love, with care, we bring a bend to the knee, coming up with a straight spine, slowly, gradually. And we remain in a neutral standing position with the eyes closed. We are aware to perceive the echoes of Padahastasana, the standing forward bend, and the arousal of Muladhara Chakra, the energy center connected to the earth element, infinite vitality, infinite safety, support. As we rest as the witness in stillness, allowing the honey from the asana to permeate through our entire being. More quickly, we are shoulder width distance apart. The spine is straight. This is a polar asana, so we begin with the left side performance first and then the right. The palm facing downward, and the right arm bends and comes, so the palm is in front of the heart, not touching the heart, just in front of the chest. This elbow, this right elbow, is neither lower or higher. Keeping the hips square, we begin to open the eyes to see the positioning of the arms, of the physical body, making sure the spine is straight, back of the neck is long. And then we gently close down the eyes, relaxing unnecessary tension. Finding stillness. And throughout this asana, Mula Bandha, contracting the area of the perineum very lightly with love. Receiving present moment just as it is. No need to fix, change. And we become aware of the arousal of Anahata Chakra, the heart energy center, in this receptive aspect. So opening ourselves to receive these qualities of the heart. Kind, love. And we open ourselves to the universal qualities of the heart. Universal compassion. Receiving universal love. Seeing a universal energy. Moving with awareness. We rest with the eyes closed, aware to perceive the echoes of Katichakrasana on this receptive aspect, this yin aspect of our being. Receiving love, opening to self-compassion, to kindness. Relaxing completely Mula. The awareness of our entire being. Maintaining the witnessing presence, this unbroken thread of presence. We continue with the yang performance of Katichakrasana. In this way, we raise the right arm up shoulder height, and then the left arm bends, the palm in front of the heart. We can take a look at the level of the arms. The spine is straight. We can inhale deeply, and on an exhalation, we begin to only twist the torso towards the right. If the neck is comfortable, the neck can follow. The inner gaze looking over the right fingertips. Spine is straight, back of the neck. Bringing awareness to Mula, a slight contraction of the perineum. T of the body encourages the mind to follow. And with an open attention, the present moment, all phenomenon, just as it is. Just as we are. Generosity. And we open to the universal qualities of the heart, always available. Universal love, a love beyond conditions for ourselves, for all beings. Universal compassion. And we rest in stillness, beyond effort, in being. We slowly and gradually return to the front of the room, unraveling the spine. Compassion, love, G-center. Maintaining presence, a loving embrace for everything arising. The rise and fall of the 10,000 things from the heart, back of the heart. Moving in the most meditative way available, we'll bring ourselves down to become more intimate with the earth, with Mother Earth, coming to the stick posture, to Dandasana. And here we can remove the flesh from our sit bones. And rest for some moments here, feeling the connection with Mother Earth. Feeling the connection of Mula Bandha, the energy center located between the anus and the sexual organs, the subtle psycho, mental, energetic center. It may be difficult in the beginning to isolate these muscles from the anus and also from the urethra, but with practice, we can eventually begin to isolate these muscles more, also known as the PC muscles. And we'll now prepare ourselves for Paschimotanasana, the seated forward bend. If you would like to sit on a cushion, this is also very good. If there's some tenderness in the lower back. Removing the flesh from the sit bones. And we bring the palms to the heart. The feet are hip width distance apart and relaxed. A deep relaxation to the entire being. As if there were no specific asana for the mind to perform, to perfect. As if we were simply being. In the present moment. Constantly bringing awareness again and again to Mula Bandha. Every time we forget, we very gently, with awareness, raise the arms up overhead, stretching through the torso, maintaining a long spine, and very slowly allowing the tendons, the ligaments, the fascia to relax naturally. And as soon as we find our edge, this may be resting here with your hands on the shins, or maybe the ankles. Maybe you can go a little further, never pushing, finding relaxation. The body will open naturally with relaxation. The head and neck are relaxed. relaxing unnecessary tension in the shoulders, the hamstrings, the face, finding stillness. Saying to the present moment an acceptance of all that is arising. And we're bringing a slight contraction to the perineum, activating Mula Bandha. Open ourselves to the qualities of this earth element. Calmness, support, acknowledging the universal qualities of Muladhara Chakra. The infinite qualities of vitality, of being safe in each moment. Asking, who am I? And we rest with love, gentleness. We slowly and gradually begin to bring the torso back up to a seated position, to Dandasana. The eyes are closed. We can rest on the palms, allowing the nectar of Paschimotanasana to marinate through our entire being, acknowledging and opening to the qualities of Muladhara Chakra, and openness, support, ground. Maintaining awareness. Moving from now with an asana which we may remember, which is part of our sunset. So bringing ourselves to the knees and Ashtanga Pranamasana, so the 8-limbed prayer pose. Given that we have our 2 feet, our knees, our 2 hands, and the chest and chin on the mat. So with awareness and care for the physical form, we bring the palms a little further forward than if we were in this position, so a little further forward. Then we bring an arch to the back, so knees, bringing the chest and the chin down to the mat. Making any adjustments that we need so we can find comfort, relaxing any unnecessary tensions. Finding stillness. A relaxed body and a relaxed mind. An open attention, a loving, gentle grace of the present moment. Acknowledging the arousal of Muladhara Chakra. We can bring a slight contraction to Mula Bandha. And also a secondary activation of Svadhisthana Chakra, the water element, creativity, we can bring again contractions to Mula Bandha lightly, bringing awareness to the earth element. Who am I? And very gently to release this asana, we can begin to lower the belly, the hips, very gently, making a pillow with our palms for the head. The forehead can rest. A full relaxation. Awareness of the echoes of Ashtanga Pranamasana, the 8-limbed prayer pose. And the arousal of Muladhara Chakra, the earth element, and Svadhisthana Chakra, the water element. Groundedness, vitality, and divine creativity. A recognition of the divine nature of the sexual energies. Resting in awareness, fully present here and now. Very gently, with care, we can slowly bring the physical body to a seated position on the mat with the legs forward in Dandasana. Very gently moving with care. Maintaining the witnessing presence. Me here now. Bringing significance again and again to the mystery of existence. We will continue now with a performance of Bhadrasana, the Cobblers pose. So again, we can remove the flesh from our sit bones, creating a beautiful connection with the earth. And from here, we bring the soles of our feet together towards the torso as much as is available for us, allowing a relaxation of the knees. We interlock our fingers, placing the fingers underneath the feet. We straighten the arms, the spine is straight, the shoulders are away from the ears, and we allow the knees to open, to relax, whilst keeping a straight spine. The heart is open. And we relax any unnecessary tension. Where am I holding on, and where can I let go just a little bit more? And through this relaxation, the body begins to open naturally. Kaya staidium. The immobility of the body induces the quietness of the mind. Open attention. A full loving embrace of now. This unending now. Bringing a light contraction to Mula Bandha. We acknowledge the arousal of Muladhara Chakra, the earth element. Vitality, groundedness. And we open ourselves to the universal qualities of Muladhara Chakra. Opening to a world of vitality. A world of rejuvenation. Are we contracting Mula Bandha? Asking, who am I? With awareness this unbroken thread of awareness. We gradually release the hands, the grip on the feet, bringing the legs straight, allowing ourselves to rest with the eyes closed in Dandasana, in the stick posture. An openness to the echoes of Bhadrasana, the Cobblers pose, and the arousal of Muladhara Chakra, a connection to the earth element, the energy center located at the perineum. Infinite support and safety. The awareness of our entire being. Becoming more and more transparent, more and more open. And moving with great care and love, let's bring ourselves to resting on our knees. The feet are slightly apart, so the toes are not touching. As we perform Shashankasana, the hare pose, and we begin moving from the heart, observing as the witnessing presence. We raise the palms up overhead, and very gently we bring the torso and the palms down slowly, resting the forearms and the forehead gently on the mat. And we relax, making any final adjustments. So we may remain still for some minutes. Find stillness. A still body induces a quiet mind.
with an open attention. A full acceptance of all that is arising. All is welcome. Beyond judgment, comparison, labeling, beyond mind. We can bring awareness to Muladhara, a light contraction of the perineum. As we acknowledge the arousal of Anahata Chakra, the energy center located at the level of the heart. Humbleness, devotion. Opening ourselves to the universal qualities of the heart. Divine devotion. Infinite love. Humbleness naturally radiating from our being. Who am I? If I am not this ever-changing body, this ever-changing mind, who am I? With awareness, we slowly begin to bring the head and torso back up.
We rest here on the knees with the eyes closed. We are aware to perceive the echoes of Shashankasana, the hare pose, the arousal of Anahata Chakra, an openness to the qualities of the heart, kindness, compassion. An unconditional love for ourselves and for all beings. And as we rest here, marinating in the qualities of the heart, we can bring a slight contraction to Mula Bandha. Awakening the energies at the level of Muladhara Chakra with awareness, a witnessing presence. And we prepare ourselves now. So please create a nice comfortable space for yourself to completely relax for the next 10 minutes or so. The feet are relaxed. Back of the neck is long, and we can bring the shoulders down away from the ears, creating space. We may even like to bend the knees towards the chest to release a little the lower back before straightening the legs. And in this corpse pose, the palms are facing upward. A total surrender. A complete letting go. We remain awake and we remain aware for this relaxation. And we project left leg, moving upward toward the left hip, relaxing every muscle. The left leg is, and we project the awareness to the right toes. We scan the right leg, moving upward towards the right hip. The right leg
is completely relaxed. We project the awareness to the left fingertips and we scan the left arm moving upward. The awareness brings relaxation to the left arm. Projecting the awareness to the right fingertips. We scan the right arm moving upward. The right arm is completely relaxed. And we project the awareness to the buttocks, relaxing deeply the buttocks. We relax the lower back. Moving downward, we bring relaxation to the perineum, to Mula, completely relaxing. We relax the sexual muscles. Relaxing deeply the pelvis. Relaxing the chest. And we open the heart, finding the courage and trust to constantly live with an open heart. Bringing the awareness to the lower back, relaxing deeply the low back, moving upward, relaxing the middle back. And we relax the upper back. The shoulders are deeply relaxed. We relax the throat. Relaxing the neck, allowing the head to be heavy. We relax the chin and the jaw. We relax the cheeks and the tongue. We relax the temples. We relax the eyeballs, the eyelids, the eyebrows. The forehead is relaxed. And we relax the left brain. We relax the right brain. Our body full of light. Sama rasa. Slowly and gradually we wiggle the toes, wiggling the fingers, maintaining this position even as we begin to move the physical form. Rotating the wrists and the ankles, moving the body as if for the first time. Allowing a beautiful stretch. Bring the knees to the chest, hugging them. Rolling over to one side. And very gently coming to find a comfortable meditative posture for a final relaxation. A final meditation, sorry. So finding a comfortable seated meditative posture. The spine is straight and the eyes are softly closed. Allowing the spaciousness of this moment to be just as it is. Bringing the awareness to the middle of the chest, a little to the right, to the heart center, the infinite space of the heart. The breath is natural and light. As we rest in the short pauses after inhalation and after exhalation. A profound fascination for the beauty of these pauses, for stillness. Asking, who am I? Inquiring into the depths of our being, into the very nature of existence. Who am I? Resting again, maintaining awareness, bringing significance to the depths of our being. And with this, we conclude the Hatha Yoga practice. For those who are interested you may do so in until 10 a.m. And for those leaving, have a beautiful day. Hello. So would somebody like to ask a question or share? Yes.
Yes, I have heard of this before. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for your question. Laurie, are you able to sit comfortably on your knees at all, like in Bhadrasana, the thunderbolt pose? Mm-hmm. 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 Indeed, yes. So the recommendation in this that I've spoken with Cloud to before is in the sun salutations, just performing what you can of the asana. So when it comes time to come down to knees, chest, and chin, really coming on your knees as comfortably as you can, and then even just bringing the whole body down as you can with the strength in your arms to be flat on the mat. So the recommendation wouldn't be to push through any injuries or any pain, yet also the availability, if the availability is there to do even part of this performance, then this is also very good. So we've had students with hip replacements, with many different injuries, and they're unable to perform parts of the sun salutation. So the recommendation is to just perform what you're able to perform, losing perhaps the idea that it needs to be performed perfectly. So this is also very beautiful, coming onto the knees and gently bringing the torso down onto the mat. And then if you can, coming into a gentle Sphinx pose or Cobra. In terms of the Ashtanga Pranamasana, the asana itself, if you're able to sit on your knees with some cushions, like you said, with 3 cushions, then you can sit in that pose and simply bring awareness to the chakras being activated. So Muladhara Chakra to Svadhisthana Chakra. Yes, this is very much recommended. Due to a back injury, I was unable to perform any asana when I first came for Module 1. And all I did was sit in Bhadrasana on my knees and bring awareness to these chakras. So we can very much still be part of the group and part of the class beyond the physical body. So Laurie, please move with care and with love for your physical form. Does this answer your question? Yes, very good. Very good. Thank you for bringing awareness to this. And if this happens again with any asana, bring yourself to a comfortable seated position for the physical body and still be in the class, in the room, and bring awareness to the chakra which is being activated. So in that case, it was Muladhara Chakra and Svadhisthana Chakra. And we can still very much subtly feel the effects of the asana, even beyond the physical body performing it. Thank you, Laurie. Does anyone have? Are there any questions?
Hmm. Yes, yes. Thank you for your question. And this can be quite common. The first recommendation would be to make sure you're receiving enough rest and enough sleep, of course. And if this has definitely been the case, then there's also a way of looking at this as a very beautiful transition in the moments before we fall asleep and just as we wake up are actually seen as very poignant moments to go beyond. When the mind isn't quite online, something else begins to waken up to a nidra, which is the yoga of sleep. So it's bringing awareness to our sleep. So the yogis believe that we spend, so much time asleep that this is actually a wasted opportunity, that we can bring more and more awareness to sleep. So it's very beautiful. I don't hear so much frustration or anything like this. I hear just a sense of awareness. Okay, I'm realizing that there was moments where I was close to falling asleep, and this is very beautiful. This shows that there's more and more present moments. So I would say keep practicing. Also bringing more verticality and more, especially in meditation, things like this. If we notice that there is that tendency to maybe nod off, we can bring more and more verticality to the spine, which brings more alertness. So we can still have these moments of feeling like we're about to fall asleep, yet there's a presence, there's an awareness there. So we're somehow bridging this gap of losing all of our awareness as we drop into unconscious sleep, and we're bringing it back. So I would say continue, because it's actually very, very beautiful. Does that answer your question? Mm-hmm. Openness, acceptance, and resting again and again in presence, awareness. Yeah, that observing presence. Are there any more questions or anything that anyone would like to share? Yes. Yes, exactly, Laurie. That's Katichakrasana, the lumbar wheel pose. So yes, we are exactly like the warm-up exercise, the fifth warm-up exercise. The hips remain square to the front of the room, and it's just the torso that is moving. And instead of doing the rapid movement, we remain still there. Yes, that's exactly the same movement, just with a lot more stillness. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. It was very beautiful to share this time with you, and very much look forward to seeing you all again very soon for meditation from 7 to 8 a.m. and from Hatha Yoga
on Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays in English, and in Spanish on the other days. Have a beautiful day. Thank you so much.